Carrie Underwood. What are they trying to do to Carrie Underwood? I mean, really, I'm beginning to think that this is some kind of very deliberate, orchestrated attack on Carrie Underwood. Almost like a sabotage attempt, because she dared to get out there and stand up for MAGA and sing a patriotic song, America the Beautiful, for the inauguration of the President of the United States of America. Apparently this is not something you're supposed to do, not if you're part of the Hollywood set. Joy Behar, I guess, tried to warn her.
But I also think from a business standpoint, it's not a bad decision for Carrie Underwood. 75 million people voted for Trump. Artists tend to skew left-leaning. So she's overnight going to become an icon of MAGA and the American right. She's probably going to make a lot of money off of it. So I get why she did it.
I say.
I mean, right? It is country music. I think
I'll tell you right now, I wouldn't do it, even though I can't sing.
You would not sing?
No, I would not. I would not normalize him. And she says, I love our country. How do you love your country and support and normalize somebody who was a convicted felon who really wants to destroy the country, in my opinion? I don't understand how you say you love your country at the same time as you normalize this convicted felon, which I can say now every day.
A lot of my family voted for Trump. They love the country and vote for him. I think that people make these decisions for a lot of reasons.
Okay, fine.
You know, you do what you do. Listen.
Okay, so if you read between the lines there, she was saying, how dare you? You know, you should never actually go and sing at the inauguration, because then somehow you're supporting in some way and recognizing this man as president. Forget about the fact that, you know, you might be just patriotic. So they also want to make sure, in my estimation, because I'm going to tell you what's going on and what's going down, I think that they're trying to prevent her from possibly making any money off of this or establishing a fan base. And I say this because they're planting a whole bunch of stories that are really kind of lousy. First of all, consider the fact that there was this tech glitch. Like, how does that happen? You can't play a lousy tape recorder, guys? I mean, what exactly went down there? There was this tech glitch, and so she had to sing America the Beautiful a cappella. She did a phenomenal job. It's not easy. You're surrounded by all these people in a room, right? And you're suddenly singing a cappella, and you don't even have so much as a piano there where somebody can hit a note or a pitch pipe or anything. You just have to start right out of the blue. She asked everyone to join in. Yeah, Kamala was going to be damned if she'd join in. You guys were so funny. I was looking at some of your comments. You're like, no, Kamala didn't even know the words. Carrie said, hey, you know the words. Come on, join in. That song. Amen. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I've recorded it myself. If that's not on the YouTube channel, we need to do that. At least for the 4th of July. Wow. I mean, she was amazing. She was amazing, right? And no sooner had that happened, I'm like, what the heck? Carrie Underwood had a hissy fit after her performance at the Donald Trump inauguration. Hissy fit? Really? Now, I can see, like, in fairness, right? Like, it's not really great that the tech system went down. It's not really great that she was just sort of standing there in the crowd, but there was something so extraordinary and special about it, and so raw and so authentic. I'm getting chills just talking about it because, listen, that's what this is. It's all not so perfect, right? It's all just raw and authentic and transparent. That's symbolic of where we're going as a nation, in that we're getting rid of the layers and layers and the facades and the costumes and the hooping. Notice the choice of words. Hissy fit, and this was planted in a rather conservative publication. And then it gets worse, okay? So that was one thing. So, like, you know, I was sort of suspicious. I looked at it and I was like, well, you know, like, I kind of feel for her. It wasn't really fair. And let's be honest. Let's be really honest. Guess what? Lady Gaga got, like, the red carpet treatment, right? So I get it. And then this thing came out. This thing came out right here. Carrie Underwood. List of demands for Trump inauguration performance revealed after she threw a, quote, hissy fit. What are they trying to do to her? Remember how it came out in that Justin Baldoni, Blake Lively lawsuit after lawsuit, right? Like, they're like countersuing each other. And it turned out that Justin had hired this PR firm to basically, like, orchestrate a hit on Blake. And, you know, I don't know where your loyalties are on that, and I'm not really that read into it. But what I would just say is, yeah, okay, welcome to the big leagues. The media is a kind of mafia, and they're trying to get something to take off. So they're trying. Somebody out there is trying to hurt Carrie Underwood. They're saying, oh, she had this list of demands. Well, it turns out the list of demands were things like, the tech requirements, obvious. She wanted tickets for her family. I mean, is it that much to ask that the singer for the inauguration be able to bring her parents? Like, really? Look at the headline. So somebody's trying to do something. I kind of even wonder if the tech crew was trying to mess with her, right? Oh, sorry, the tape recorder's not working, can't play your accompaniment. And then it's hard. It's hard because you're in this big room and you're getting like weird feedback on the sound. And so Ariana Grande apparently was complaining. I mean, I mentioned this, like there was at one point where she just kind of got a little off key, but like, again, it's going to happen. It's raw, it's authentic, it's real. We love that, right? It's transparent. And it all happened on the fly, and Ariana Grande is shading her because of it. So here's somebody trying to give life to the story. All right? This is Ariana Grande, by the way, who has a lovely voice, but you know what? I've never heard her sing live, unaccompanied. I've only heard her in Wicked, and she did a pretty good job. Woke little thing that she is. But I haven't had, she's not singing for the inauguration live a cappella. I mean, that's a whole other story. So someone is trying to take Carrie Underwood down. And I have a feeling it's because the libs control music and they control Hollywood. And the idea that anyone's going to step out of line, you know what happens? I've talked to so many actors that have had this experience. They're like, the minute you like cross over or admit that you're conservative, boom, done, gonzo. You can't get a gig anywhere. And it's sort of like that's what they're trying to do to Carrie, but they're also simultaneously trying to make sure that no MAGA supporters are going to like her. You can't like her because she's a prima donna. Well, you know what? She's not. She's a great girl who got up there like girl next door and said, you know what? I'll just sing it. No accompaniment, no stage, no fanfare, nothing like the likes of what Lady Gaga had. Oh, let's see. Remember this? She had an escort. She got the royal treatment when she sang at Biden's inauguration. Guess who else got the royal treatment? Beyonce got the royal treatment, of course. This is what they get.
Broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. For the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming.
So, if I'm going to be picky, can you imagine if Carrie Underwood wore that hairstyle? If Carrie Underwood had worn that hairstyle with the eagle thing, they would have accused her of being a Nazi too. Okay, I'm just going to say it. So Elon and Carrie would have then been in the same bunch together. Look, if you're Lady Gaga and you're performing for Biden, all is forgiven. If you're Carrie Underwood, you dared to step out of line. You dared to actually go into territory that you're not supposed to go into. They want to take you down.